Hey, roll call, please.
Kim Cropper.
Here.
April Favela. Here. Ronnie Maines.
Here.
Bob Perry.
Here.
Rick Skinner.
Here.
Jenna Smith. Here.
All right, we have a full crew. We'll call the meeting to order of Monday, July 6, 2026. And we will welcome to all the guests. Even though we did not have a sign-in sheet, I'm hoping everybody put their names down. Thank you. Invocation by Councilor Cropper, then we'll have the Pledge of Allegiance.
Let's pray, please. Our Father in heaven, thank you for the day you blessed us with, another day of life, and just bring us all here together tonight that we can conduct the business of our city and always be mindful of our taxpayers and the citizens that live here and the tourists that Williamstown does in fact bring. Thank you for a fine 4th of July that we had in our past weekend here to celebrate America and our freedoms that we have and the people who we trust that provides us with that freedom. Just guide and direct us and forgive us our sins where we fail. Amen.
Amen.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, just a couple announcements. July 11th is Skeeter Fest, Grant County Fairgrounds. That's from 3 to 11. We have our next regular city council meeting on the 21st at 6 p.m. On August 1st, there's the Grant County Fair. Starts from July 27th to August 1st, 6 p.m. And then August 3rd is our next council meeting, first council meeting in August. Mayor's update. First of all, I hope each of you had a great 4th of July weekend and were able to spend time with family and friends. You know, when we are celebrating our nation's independence, it's also important to remember how fortunate we are to live in this great country. We enjoy freedoms that many people around the world do not. And those freedoms were secured through the sacrifices of the men and women who have served our nation. And we owe them a great, sincere gratitude. So I hope everybody had a good weekend and just remember that freedom is not free. I would also like to thank our city employees, our emergency responders, and utility crews for the tremendous job they did responding to the recent storm. Their teamwork, professionalism, and dedication allowed us to accomplish an incredible amount of cleanup in a very short period. There is still work to be completed, and we appreciate everyone's patience as those efforts continue. It was 3, 4, 5 days of around-the-clock cleanup work. Everybody pitched in, all the departments. So I was very proud of what was accomplished. And although we're not done, we'll keep going. I still get a couple of questions now and then about the cleanup for the brush that we told everybody to put in front of their yards. We are starting tomorrow, going around again with the chipper. We had to, a couple of days last week, we had to catch up on our own regular work that had gone by, just mowing and other things. So another week or two, hopefully we'll get caught up. I also want to address the recent concerns regarding the trash collection. Our trash pickup service is provided through an interlocal agreement that serves the entire county. Therefore, City of Williamstown has very little direct control over the day-to-day operations of service. However, I want everyone to know that we are actively engaged in resolving these issues. I have spoken with Republic Services as well as members of the Grant County Fiscal Court regarding the delays of service, and I will continue to be the voice for our city. We understand the frustration these delays have caused and sincerely appreciate everyone's patience. And as a gesture of goodwill and the no obligation, the city will provide 1 week of residential garbage collection at no charge during the month of July for all customers within the city limits who receive sanitation service through their monthly utility bill that went out July 1st. So basically, I think the vast majority missed at least one whole week of trash service. And it came at the worst time because it came for the week of the storm. So we have notified Republic Services, letting them know we will not pay for 1 week's service, and we're passing that on to the residents of Williamstown. Now, they have not gotten back to me yet on their answer to that, but that's where we stand. Next, I am pleased to announce that the city has been awarded a $50,000 matching grant from the Grant County Tourism Commission for our Welcome Center. I would like to thank the Tourism Commission for their continued partnership and investment in Williamstown. So that was a grant that we applied for when we first bought the Welcome Center, and we were able to receive it. So hopefully that will help us finish the Welcome Center and do it right. Also, I'm pleased to report that the Williamstown Business Association held its initial organization meeting on June 29th at the Welcome Center. There was 18 people in attendance, and I believe it was an excellent start. There was great enthusiasm and a genuine desire to work together to strengthen our local business community. It was great to see all the businesses there. We did a little organization. The association, picked their board of directors, leaders. Just the beginning, but I thought it was a great start for the Business Association. And I just want to thank everyone who continues to serve our community and makes Williamstown a wonderful place to live, work, and raise a family. And I think when it comes to, vision and what we want for our city, that's what we want. We want a great place to live, a great places for our kids to grow, where we can keep our children, if you will, in the city to work, therefore be able to give them wages that support families of their own, and that's what we're striving to do. That's all I have for an update. Any questions, comments on that? Okay. So, old business, corrections, approval of minutes from the regular council meeting of June 16th. I'll take a motion.
I'll make a motion to accept the minutes as presented.
Motion made to accept the minutes by Councilor Skinner. Is there a second?
Second.
By Councilor Perry. Any discussion on the motion? Roll call?
Kim Crupper,
Yes.
April Favela. Yes. Ronnie Main.
Yes.
Bob Perry.
Yes.
Rick Skinner.
Yes.
Jenna Smith. Yes.
Okay, thank you. We are on to new business. Our first order of new business is a amendment to the lake ordinance. So if you recall, last meeting, we talked about the dredging permission that people are doing in front of their docks, which has been an ongoing thing for over a year. We're finally there. I think they're actually going to start dredging this week coming up. In that meeting, Councilor Perry pointed out where it says the lake cannot be dredged. And then we talked about that probably was not the intent of the authors at the time. But we did think we should clean it up a little. So what this ordinance does is clean that wording up. And I'll turn it over to Mr. Moore.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Members of the council, as the mayor indicates, I think pun intended, this is to clean up the dredging portion of this ordinance to reflect that the city can authorize persons to dredge. The language on this is found on page 12 of this ordinance. So the ordinance language that would change is to revise this to say that this is amending ordinance 2026-05, and then the inclusion of this, or the change language, is on page 12. This is ordinance number 95. .11, section G2, which will read, with the council's approval, a person shall not be permitted to dredge on or in Lake Williamstown without the expressed consent of the city. And that's the only change to the ordinance.
Thank you. Any questions on that? This is just the first reading. Hearing no questions, on to the next. We have the supplemental code of ordinances for 2025. This packet that you all received would go into your ordinance book on the changes of the ordinances throughout the year. And they're all tagged for you, where to put them, and et cetera, et cetera. And we would need, do we need any further discussion?
Well, just to be clear, this is, these are ordinances that you've already approved. This is just, as the mayor indicates, to put them into publication, literally. This is additional copies, and these pertain to general ordinances that have already been approved in 2026.
We do this every year. All right, any questions on that from the council? Hearing none. First reading of ordinance 2026-09, creating, establishing a bid for the sale and distribution of natural gas. Mr. Morgan?
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. This is ordinance number 2026-09. It's an ordinance creating and establishing for bid a non-exclusive natural gas franchise for the placement of facilities for the transmission, distribution, and sale of natural gas within the public right-of-way of the city of Williamstown for a 10-year duration, imposing a franchise fee in of the sum of 3% of the franchisee's gross receipts from the franchisee's sale of natural gas to gas-consuming entities inside the city of Williamstown corporate limits, reserving the right to impose a franchise fee in the sum of up to 5% of franchisee's gross receipts per year from the franchisee's sale of natural gas to natural gas consuming entities inside the city of Williamstown corporate limits, and further providing for compliance with relevant laws, regulations, and standards, indemnification, insurance, cancellation, or termination, and bid requirements, all effective on the date of passage. Now, Mr. Mayor, if I may, this may sound very familiar to you and the members of the council, and in fact, this is the same ordinance that you voted and approved back in March. The reason that this is being brought up now is because our friends at Duke Energy, who have the franchise and who currently provide the natural gas throughout Williamstown, requested that this be brought back up because they failed to get this presented to the Public Service Commission. And so the time is run on that. And we just basically are resetting the clock by redoing a bid. The request of this is that the bid deadline would be for September 15 of this year. That gives them 60 days more. They've asked for 45, and we just want to make sure they have sufficient time. And this will be presented on something of a silver platter, and hopefully they'll get things done timely. But this is no different than what was presented and approved back in March. Rather, this is just a very much of a procedural redo.
Thank you. Any questions, concerns on this? like Luke said, everyone's already voted on this not too long ago. Hearing none, we'll move forward. City Council consideration approval of Resolution 2026-04, city maintained roads. As you know, each year, we get from the ad a list of roads that the city of Williamstown acknowledges that we maintain. It's important that we pass this because it's a direct reflection on our municipal road aid that we receive. And we're a little behind on passing this due to the fact that they originally sent us some roads that we do not maintain, and then they had some roads in there that they missed. So we had to go back with them a couple of times. This resolution, do I need to read it? I guess I should read it. Yes. Okay. The Williamstown City Council agrees the following roads on the attached Appendix A are part of the city road system. Whereas the Williamstown City Council agrees the following roads on the attached Appendix B are not of the city road system. Whereas the Williamstown City Council maintains these roads on Appendix A. Now therefore be it resolved that the Williamstown City Council agrees the listed roads on Appendix A are part of the city road system, and those listed on Appendix B are not part of the road system. So, like I said, they had sent us roads that were and weren't, so we had to get it clear, and we finally did. So, I would be looking for a motion to pass this resolution.
I'll make a motion to accept resolution 2026-04.
Motion made by Councilor Skinner to pass the resolution. Is there a second?
I'll second it.
Seconded by Councilor Maines. Is there any discussion on the motion? Hearing no discussion, roll call, please.
Kim Prepper,
Yes.
April Sabella. Yes. Roddy Maines,
Yes.
Bob Perry,
Yes.
Rick Skinner.
Yes.
And Jenna Smith. Yes.
Motion passes. Thank you. Moving right along. On to number 5, Municipal Order 2026-11. So I've been looking into some of our purchasing policies, and I felt there was some inconsistencies on some of the ways some of the superintendents or employees, different ways people were doing things. And I'm not faulting anybody or saying anybody did anything wrong. They were just not all the same. So I took a look at what we had in place, and part of your packet is a memo from me as part of our review of the city's purchasing ordinance and policies. I would like the council to consider increasing our formal sealed bid threshold from 30 to 40,000. So recently in the legislature went, their sealed bid was from 40,000, and they went up to high as 60,000. And just as an FYI, they're going to every year increase it $10,000 for the next 4 or 5 years. Although I'm not asking for 60,000, I would like to raise our sealed bid limit to 40,000. Better reflects today's cost due to inflation, reduces administrative time and expenses associated with formal bid advertisements and openings, allows projects and equipment purchases to move forward more efficiently, maintains appropriate oversight through our purchasing policies and council-approved budgets, and continues to be more conservative than the maximum amount permitted under state law. This proposal is intended to improve efficiency while maintaining transparency and accountability for tax dollars. I welcome the council's thoughts. So that was the memo I sent, and as you look at it, from 0 to 250, it's the lowest and best price, and the department head would have approval of that. From 250 to 5,000, there would be 3 verbal electronic quotes when practical. As you know, it's not always practical, and the department head and the mayor would sign off on that. 5,000 to 40,000, assuming the council approves the 40,000 sealed bid limit, would be 3 written quotations, and again, the department head and mayor would sign off. Over 40,000, formal sealed bids pursuant to KRS 424-260, and the city council would award the bid. And then I did add, I changed a little bit, so Amazon or online orders would be approval in advance from the mayor, no matter what the price would be. Sometimes I think it's real easy to go on Amazon and order when we may not be necessarily the most efficient and cheapest way for the city. And that's why I put that in there. As usual, emergency purchases may be authorized by the mayor when necessary to protect life, health, safety, or critical infrastructure. Documentation shall be presented to the city council at the next regular meeting. That's already in place. Sole source purchases shall require written justification approved by the mayor and maintained in the procurement file. So, and then it goes on to, and a lot of this stuff is already in place. So I'm looking for approval from the council to make these changes. They're not big changes, they're minor. The biggest thing, I think, is the present $30,000 sealed bid threshold to 40,000. Thoughts, questions, motions?
I'll make a motion to accept the raise.
Motion made by Councilor Fabella to pass the municipal order regarding the policy, purchasing policy and sealed bid threshold. Is there a second?
I'll second it, Mayor.
Who said that? Bob? Second by Councilor Perry. Discussion on the motion. Roll call.
Kim Cropper,
Yes.
April Fabella. Yes. Ronnie Maines.
Yes.
Bob Perry.
Yes.
Rick Skinner.
Yes.
Jenna Smith. Yes.
Thank you. Motion passes. All right. At this time, I would accept a motion to go in executive session under KRS 61.8101G, discussions regarding a business entity concerning a specific proposal as open discussions would jeopardize the siting, retention, expansion, or upgrading of the business.
Make that motion, Mayor.
Motion made by Councilor Smith. Is there a second?
I'll second it, Mayor.
Seconded by Councilor Maines. Discussion? Roll call?
Kim Cropper,
Yes.
April Fabella.
Yes.
Ronnie Maines.
Yes.
Bob Perry.
Yes.
Rick Skinner.
Yes.
Jenna Smith.
Okay, we'll be in executive session. motion to leave executive session and go back into regular session, please.
I'll make that motion, Mayor.
By Counselor Perry, is there a second?
I'll second it, Mayor.
Discussion, roll call?
Kim Cropper,
Yes.
April Sabella. Yes. Ronnie Mains.
Yes.
Bob Perry.
Yes.
Rick Skinner.
Yes.
Jenna Smith. Yes.
Okay, thank you. We are back in regular session, no decisions were made, no votes taken, and we will move on. Number 8, under new business, City Council consideration approval of municipal order 2026-12 surplus city maintenance building. So this is a maintenance building that we currently have work out of. Some of you know it as the old gymnasium. Some people have got me talking about it. In front of you, do we have to read?
The stuff in caps.
Yeah. So, you want to read it? No, sure. Okay. What is it?
Mr. Mayor, members of the council, this is Municipal Order 2026-12. Be it resolved by the Williamstown City Council in Grant County, Kentucky, declaring certain real property located at 400 North Main Street, City Maintenance Building, as surplus and subject to public auction at a minimum price of $275,000, as is, with no warranty on the property's condition, pursuant to KRS 82.083 and other conditions that are laid out beneath that, Mr. Mayor.
Thank you, Bruce. Is there a motion?
I'll make that motion.
Motion made by Counselor Skinner, second by Counselor Smith. Any discussion on this motion? Hearing no discussion, roll call, please.
Kim Cropper,
Yes.
April Sabella. Yes. Ronnie Mains.
Yes.
Bob Perry.
Yes.
Rick Skinner.
Yes.
Jenna Smith. Yes.
Okay, motion carries, thank you. More to come on how that all lays out. Next, City Council consideration, approval to, regarding the lease of the building located at 390 North Main Street. Mr. Morgan, you want to read that? Do I need?
No, we're, members of the council, this is for your authorization of the mayor to pursue lease negotiations for 390 North Main Street with potential interested parties on that lease.
Yeah, this is the NKU building, and it's, will be a lease potentially with the Williamstown Independent Schools. And I am looking for a motion to authorize the mayor to enter into a lease agreement negotiations with Williamstown Independent Schools.
I'll make that motion, Mayor.
Motion made by Counselor Perry,
I'll
seconded by Counselor Cropper. Discussion on the motion. Hearing no discussion, roll call, please.
Kim Cropper.
Yes.
April Sabella. Yes. Ronnie Mains.
Yes.
Bob Perry.
Yes.
Rick Skinner.
Yes.
Jenna Smith. Yes.
Okay, motion carries, thank you so much. Appreciate everyone's indulgence on all that. Next is the open forum for any resident who would like to come before the council and speak their mind. Christian, anything you want to say? Hearing none, I'll take a motion to adjourn, please.
I'll make that motion, Mayor.
Motion made by Counselor Mains, is there a second? By Counselor Fabella, roll call.
Kim Cropper.
Yes.
April Sabella. Yes. Ronnie Mains.
Yes.
Bob Perry.
Yes.
Rick Skinner.
Yes.
Jenna Smith.
We are adjourned, thank you.